about Jed Fish. I want to say this. Jacksonville should be proud to have the man that came from out of nowhere, a long road from Jersey high school football ball boy to Florida, where he left for a dream. One of many roadblocks. He moved to Florida to learn from Coach Spreaker, then the Gators head coach. He tried auditioning for equipment manager, and it never worked out. So he started volunteering, coaching a local high school football team. Just so happened, one of the players recruited there spoke highly of Jed. And he got a job, not as a coach, but a special projects office guy. Spent over a year there before it was noticed. Imagine that. And given a larger coaching role as a graduate assistant. To make a long story short, though, Spurrier noticed him, and 5 years later was at Jed's wedding. Spurrier thought so highly of Jed, he recommended him for a job with the then expansion Texans. He helped plan and organize a year before the Texans were even in existence. Then, after a talk with Don Capers, he worked on the defense side of the ball as a quality control coach, though was an offensive mind. He also battled a serious heart condition where he nearly died. Reason this all matters because he knew in and outs of defensive strategies, or he does, and what it's like to almost lose it all and still survive. He went to Baltimore, Denver, Seattle, and of course the Hurricanes afterwards. Yeah, you're all saying that's fine and dandy, but what has he really done? I don't know. Only helped coach Mason and Clayton to form a top threat NFL tandem. Worked with McNair, who set NFL 63% completion records. You know, the 13-3 AFC North champions at the time. In Denver, only Coach Marshall, the career-high 104 completions and over 1,000 yards. The same year, Coach Royal, who was a rookie at the time, to almost 1,000 yards in his rookie season. Denver only ended up, get this, number 2. Let me say that again, 2 in NFL offense. Not to mention Miami, when he was there, ended up top 5 in efficiency offenses in the whole NCAA, period. Wow, what a resume. Oh my God, that's amazing. What lucky fans we are. Can't wait to see what Jed accomplishes in Jacksonville. Now on to the business side. Mark Lampin fans are questioning his loyalty. Really now? The man who fought for the St. Louis Cardinals to have a new stadium built. The man who spent the most money on free agents. The same man who helped break Cardinals attendance records. The same guy that gave $30,000 to all the replacement players out of his pocket after their services were no longer needed, after they already received the money from the Cardinals for their time and effort. Think about that for a second. He also coordinated marketing sponsorships, which included World Class Olympics, the World Cup, and all pro sports. Yup, sounds like a jump ship guy. Yeah, sure. I know the biggest boards in NFL and added revenue from new entertainment outlets to Jacksonville will ultimately bring in more sponsorships, more entertainment, and more jobs is really a bad thing, huh? Well, he is doing this to relocate in London. How about no? What the games in London do is provide worldwide fans with the new candy, and just like candy is an addiction, don't think for 1 minute that some international fans won't pay to come to Jax and watch games. But on same token, it is just a sweet tooth. Never will be a food craving in UK. No way in hell American football will take place of World Cup or rugby in the great country of England. As for LA, hello San Fran, you know Oakland, you see San Diego. There's a reason both teams failed in LA. There is no real stable football network. I'll say this again. There is no real stable football network. And NBA fans will not trade their tickets for another LA football team. Not gonna happen. No way. No cigar. Point blank. Period. Now let me tell you something also. I'm excited about our running back coach Richardson. Here's why. I'm actually giddy. Because he put Andre Dixon, Jordan Todman, and Donald Brown into beast mode during Edsall's coaching days, and helped put UConn, the Connecticut Huskies, on the map in the Big East, where the rushing attacks propelled a share of the Big East title and bowl wins. You know, the same Jordan Todman, who was number 2 in NCAA rushing title rankings, period, and the same Donald Brown, who won the Russian NCAA record, period. If he can do that on the NFL level to our backup running backs, boy, what an offensive powerhouse we will have in 13. In other news, Herd Northeast had a severe snowstorm. It's like a thunderstorm, right? Over 3 feet. It sucks to be them. Oh, wait, that's me. No, snow! Man, all the snow talk is making me dream of summertime and the heat. And that makes me hungry for some fresh mozzarella sticks. And I can't think of anywhere better but the brand new Bennigan's opening in Jacksonville come summertime. Check it out. In reality, blizzards are no laughing joke, and reminds me of when I worked for Client Logic outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, and we had 3 tornadoes within 3 miles of us. Think about that. And my boss calls for a meeting and tells us no one is to leave or drive. And if stuff gets bad for us, to all hide in the bathroom. I thought about that for a minute and yelled, hell no. I would rather chance it on the road. Boss says, what? You're crazy. I said, I may be crazy, but what if the tornado decides to take a piss? Then what? Plus, imagine trying to stick 150 people in a tiny-ass bathroom. Imagine that. And another thing, who in the blue hell said Blaine would be our quarterback no matter what in 2013? I know I said give Blaine a chance on my last show, but you can bet your last dollar management has a plan B just in case. Of course they will say now they don't, but mark these words. There will be competition and Blaine will not be handed the job just because. Does that mean we will pick up Blainard Smith? Highly doubtful, and honestly, what have either proven? There must be somebody out there under the radar that can be brought in on the cheap. Not because Cohen, no, it is the fact trading for a quarterback means taking on a huge contract and forcing that player as the starter. But if you put a duck with all his brothers in the pond, and if the duck can't swim, then it ain't the lead duck. It can quack till the sun comes down. But no way the Jags put all their eggs in one basket. But with the way lack of progression with both quarterbacks so far, there has to be 2 more QBs come training camp. There have a honest chance of competing come opening day, because one unknown alone, if neither QB with a better line produce, equals a rerun of last year. Do we really want that? Q, we're not gonna take it. Anyone care for a jump off the Motus building? Better yet, against the current, let's paddle boat down the St. John's River. Sounds like fun, huh? But wait, hold up. The sky is not falling in Jack. And Dave and Gus got a plan. Just like the uniforms in April, not losing its teal to pave the way for gold. Not gonna happen. And I'm not basing things on luck. By the way, he still will end up a bust, and luck does suck. Incoming! Breaking news, Wes may be leaving New England. Why not add the perfect slot guy to the roster? Shorts, Blackman, Welker, and if we sign wide receiver, you have a group that any defensive coordinator in the NFL would have a handful with. It may be a dream, but dreams can happen. The most likely scenario is this. For us to grab a few linemen, a high-profile corner, and most likely a quarterback and free agents. Around the time, hey, whimper, goodbye, and look for us to grab durable Division III players high in the draft. And pick number 2, you will not be the long snapper. It may in fact be Geno. Yes! With Chiefs reportedly eyeballing Syracuse QB Nassib. Jags fans say, wait, who said that? I want to end the show like this. Jags will be a playoff contender sooner than later. Want to make a bet on it? I'll bet my last dollar. And our coaching staff, I would put on par with the Browns' new coaching staff. But advantage Jags, because we have a real scouting GM. And not a talk show host at the helm of player personnel. And the main thing I want to say is this. It's because of you who write on the jungle. You on the Twitter machine. You on the BCC. You on Black and Teal. You on Facebook, Bleed Teal. And the rest hiding in the Jags back corner. Yes, I see you too. That makes this show a reality. So please share and support. Because whether you're in the stands come game day, on a Jaguars forum, buying Jaguars merchandise, watching at home on Sunday Ticket, or on one of those links, you matter. Your opinion and discussions matter. Good or bad, fact of the matter, still talking about our Jags. Looking for the newest things or chilling on the ozone. This is why we do this. Not for the money or 15 seconds of fame, because we all share the love for the Jaguars. And we bleed teal. It's like saying the famous words, touchdown Jacksonville, and can't think of anywhere else to spend our time but think of our Jags, no matter what state or country we come from. United we stand. We are the 12th man on the field. The only penalty goes to the 31 other sucker teams. So don't let your friends or let some fluoride try to piss in your Cheerios. Stand proud to be down with the Jags. We are Jaguars. Now on the next show, I may dig deeper into Bradley and Art Caldwell and just come up with some unique stuff. Did you all see this show's new logo? TD Jax Tim said, Jacksonville listeners, what's up? Thank you for listening to Teal Time Radio.